Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Could our Sheikh's Khalifa tell us how he met Shaykh Effendi?
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. How I met Shaykh Effendi in this world? Yeah, I can speak a little bit maybe. 13 years ago. Or more than that. How long? If you're talking about 16 years ago. 1998. I met Shaykh Effendi. Physically, in this world. Spiritually, he has always been my Shaykh, no? We separated from him. He never separated from us. Spiritually, he was there. He's always been. He was there when we were born. He's there when we were growing up. Because he was there. He was our Shaykh on the day of Kalubala, on the day of promises. When Allah asked us that question, am I not your Lord? It was him that made us to say, yes, indeed you are my Lord. That is one of the realities that people are not understanding. They think sheikhs are like just somebody that you choose. They're looking, oh, I like this one, I don't like this one, I like this sheikh. Next thing, no. So, I met Shaykh Effendi. Alhamdulillah. My last year in graduate school, I was looking for a sheikh for years before that. And finally I met him. And I knew my life was going to change completely. I was not under any illusion to think that, oh, I can balance things. I take bayat and I can live my life. Because now I know, for me, maybe for other people it's different. But for me, where the direction of this dunya was pushing for me, I knew that I had to make a choice. And I asked Allah to help me. At that time I wasn't following a sheikh. I couldn't go to a sheikh to ask. I asked Allah to help me that I make a sincere decision. But I didn't think that I was going to make a decision by myself with my own strength, and I was able to keep it. I had to trick my ego. So I met Shaykh Effendi, and I had never known anyone who loves Allah and His Prophet more, and who loves Islam. I met so many different kinds of people, so many religious people, so many imams, other sheikhs also, but with that kind of yaqeen, certainty, with that kind of love, with the kind of passion, ashq. I've never met anyone like that. With a kind of humbleness, but with a kind of majesty, the kind of softness, but with a kind of complete strength that I've never seen anyone have before. And I knew my life was going to change. But I said, it's okay, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. And the months turned to years. The years became more years. And before I know it, I made certain decisions to base my life on this way. And only Murshid can do that to you. Can make your heart to turn around. You cannot do that with books. You cannot do that through thinking alone. You have to meet someone who is a direct descendant of the spiritual teachings of the Holy Prophet ﷺ. One Shaykh. not 2 or 3, so many people saying, I take bayat from this share, this share, this share, this share, this share. So, yeah, have fun with it. But one, follow one. Everyone say, oh, okay, I'll follow. Everyone, share his share Maulana. How many times you speak to him? Oh, he always speaks to me. Yeah, that's right, because now you're falling into that illusion and delusion. He sent someone to represent him, living. None of the Sahabe Kiram said, we don't need to take bayat with Hazrat Abu Bakr. We all have connection to Prophet, and Prophet came to me spiritually. No, we took bayat to Hazrat Abu Bakr. And the fitna that continued from that time until today is because there are certain people who don't want to take bayat with Hazrat Abu Bakr. Isn't it? Or Hazrat Umar, or Hazrat Usman. So there has to be a living representative. And that living representative, it affected me, it affected my heart. And he loved Islam. So many people looking for Sufism. Maybe we read a couple of things and say, yes, but it is still very far away from the reality. The reality is much more interesting, much deeper, much more complex than what you are reading through translation of a translation of a translation of some poems that was written 1,000 years ago. Because Tasawwuf is a living tradition. It's not something that is a museum piece. It has to be alive, fresh and alive, and living, and giving life to people in all ages at all times. So, I met Shaykh Effendi, and I didn't look back since. Alhamdulillah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala send more blessings to him, raise his station higher and higher, and may he send more support to us, inshallah rahman. May Allah forgive us. Assalamu alaikum.